Hey guys, wanted to do a quick video on this attachment I made for pallet forks for our tractor. I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory. We had a stack of logs. Laurel, how many logs was that? Probably 15, 18, 20 logs, 10 foot long, all stacked up like in this pyramid. Well, we got ready to build this front porch. I needed some of those logs. Well, the way I had them stacked up, I couldn't just pull up to them and hook to them very easy, could I? So I started thinking about how can I reach on top of this pile of logs and possibly reach all the way to the other side and grab a log and get it out. And we wanted to shake them out, didn't we, Laurel? So this is what I came up with to do that task, which was mainly this extension part. But what we have found, we've used all of this so many times, and I'm going to show you guys what all we can do with this simple, I think it's simple, frame and extension. I want to mention that these front loaders, guys, if you guys have a tractor with a front loader, you know the loader capacity is limited. And I don't know what we've got, maybe 1,200 pounds is all we can pick up on this tractor. Hey, if you've got a skid steer with pallet forks or another piece of equipment, you're going to want your frame heavier duty than what I've got. This is like 1/8 inch rectangular tubing here. This is more like quarter. This is 3/16, quarter, maybe 3/16. I know it's heavy. I do know that. But anyway, this is stouter because it's all this leverage out here. I didn't want it to bend permanently. It bends a little, but it springs back. No big deal. Let me show, hey Laura, hey guys, I want to show you guys all the options that we've got for this. Now, I didn't do this just all in one setting. I've trial and error, mostly, well, not a lot of error, I don't think. We just put it together, didn't we? So this is something I haven't used with this setup. But this is a pallet puller that, golly guys, a lumber yard might have them. But we used, Tyler and I, when we was working in Virginia, Maryland, we would offload pallets of material on every job. Well, sometimes those pallets were up in the front of a truck. Guys, if you guys have ever unloaded a truck, a big rig, and they didn't have a pallet jack, or it was so heavy they couldn't move it, you had to figure it out. And so this was an option for us. That right there would grab a pallet and slide it all the way to the back. You just drop all this and then go in with your pallet forks, pick it up, and then voila, you're good to go. Most of the time for us though, we just had a chain tied here, and we would just improvise a tie chain. We would rent a forklift when we was up there, tie a chain on it, and drag it out, and we were good. This is just an option. We actually haven't used this here with this setup. We haven't had to. What we get delivered here at the trail, typically they'll shoot it to the back with a pallet jack. And we just pick it up with the forks, and we don't have to have all this right here. But sometimes, Tyler, we need to reach out and touch somebody with this dude right here, and it works, doesn't it, Tyler?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, so let me take this off right here. And yeah, I can leave that on, no big deal. So guys, oh my gosh, all the options. You can take straps, you can tie that, you can make you a sling and make you a sling, if you, whatever, a lot of options by doing this. Let's talk about these log tongs right here. So guys, you see these series of holes? All right, getting back to the capability of these loaders. It's limited. So you guys can only imagine, if you guys know anything about leverage, you get out here and try to pick something up, all this leverage, you're lucky to pick up a 5-gallon bucket of water. I'm kidding about that, but guys, you know what I'm talking about. But you get back. Right back here is where this tractor is loaded, 1,200 pounds. But for every foot you come out, you lose. So, getting back, if I've got a log and I'm going to reach it, I'm going to come back here as far as I can for leverage purposes. That's why I did that. It's not for anything else except for these log tongs right here. Oh, and we've got a swivel right here. We needed that. Golly, you remember we tried that? Without that swivel, and it drove us insane. So at any rate, guys, you're not going to be able to pick up a very big log if you're out here. But man, if you're back here, if you're right in here, you can pick up a pretty good sized log right here. Okay, I'm going to set this back. Okay, so you see this, just a D-ring. We welded this up. D-ring on a piece of tubing, right? That's 1/4 inch right there, heavy duty. And there you go. We got that. Tyler, let me just go and show them. We wouldn't probably have a ball mount all the way out here. No, yeah. I'm going to show you guys that in a minute, what we use a lot. But I am going to show you something that you guys may laugh, but we proved it, and it works. You guys recognize these right here? They're rippers off of your box blade. If you got a tractor, you got a box blade probably, and it comes with rippers. I welded this up. I can trench wherever that is. This has got a lot of weight to it, and I can let this down in the dirt and just back up, and that will cut a trench. It'll drag a trench out. If you don't have to go very deep, you can cut a little trench. Now, you guys have heard me talk about, I don't like to rent equipment if I don't have to. Yes, I could go rent a ditch witch trencher, right? And come and trench, or whatever. But if I can do it myself, I'm going to. That's just how I think. Okay, so we got that. That'll go there. Oh, that'll go there. Was there anything else, Tyler? So, guys, it's this easy. Now, this dude right here is about 80 pounds. I'm old, got a bad back, sort of bad back. This young buck right here, he can handle all this all day long. He's going to help me. We're going to slide this out. One guy could do it, but then I'm going to pick it back up here. Come on, Tyler, let's go. It's not that bad, guys. You see how long that went back in there? That would, for me, for me, this extra length right here, I wanted that versus sticking back. I didn't want that little bitty part in there. I wanted it, anyway, guys, you get it. So now, if we wanted the D-ring, put it in here. Now we've got a D-ring right out here, where we can handle it, sling something, pull something, do whatever we got to do here. Tyler, let's do this ball mount right here. This is what we use a lot. Guys, this works like you wouldn't believe. Pull a trailer around. Tyler put a trailer up in the shop with, like, he could have almost done it blindfolded. It was so easy. If I had to back it in with my box truck, I could have done it, guys. I can back a trailer, can't I, Laura Lee? Oh, yeah. But it's not much fun backing into a building when you got stuff everywhere. It's just like backing a boat into a boat barn. I don't think I'd like that. A lot of these boat barns are narrow. This video's not about boat barns or boats, is it, Tyler? So at any rate, guys, we like this. Hey, let's show them how. You gotta lock this frame. Hey, Tyler, we might take this frame off. We lock this frame on here. Weld on hook here, weld on hook here, little old short frame, chain. The pressure right now is on the chain. It's not on this little, whatever they call that. The pressure's not there, guys. I know these are rated for like 100 pounds or something. They're not much. Anyway, you can get them. They're rated for more. But guys, you see, that's just to keep it from sagging or falling off is all that is. But Tyler, let's take this thing. Hey, push this whole thing this way. Okay? Yeah, let's just set it down right here. Guys, look, it's this thing. It's that right there. But see, guys, I mean, you can just have that sitting around. You can have it sitting on a pallet, whatever. Slide your forks, go in, pick it up. It's easy. We like it. It works for us. Just a suggestion for folks, if you got a tractor and you got a farm, you got this or that, if you thought about, oh, I'd like to do this, do that, have some options. There you go. We like it, don't we, Tyler?
Heck yeah, you can make a whole lot happen.
You got it. We can make some stuff happen. All right. Laura Lee's going to go clean up some tree limbs. She's just going to throw them on that. She won't need all this stuff right here. And I don't know, you got anything else to add, Tyler?
I don't guess so.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.